Hello and what's up everyone? Welcome to the new video. It will be on the topic VWAP. I won't be covering it in much detail as it's a very big topic. It's as big as like market profile and volume profile. So I will be just focusing on on use cases. If I get into covering the whole thing, I have to explain all the mathematical complexities. So it will take time. So just we'll just move to the charts to understand the practical use of it. Okay, then let's move to it. So basically, I am currently on Nifty charts. So exactly like how do you get VWAP? There are like multiple VWAPs available. There are anchor VWAP, rolling VWAP, and regular VWAP. So basically, you can just go to indicator section and search VWAP. So you will find like multiple VWAP. So like VWAP and like rolling VWAP. So rolling VWAP is another thing. So now we will just focus on the VWAP, the regular VWAP. So just either you like, yeah, that's one way to get it. Another way is like just go to the tools and select the anchored VWAP and just start it over here. So it will be easy to access from here. You can just click it, select it and like put anywhere you want and you are good to go. So like it will start the VWAP from the point where you select it from. This VWAP is more like a session based or like where you want like periodic one like daily, weekly, monthly, and so on. So I will be using this one. Okay, so here the source I usually prefer open thing. There are like multiple ways you can select which one you want. But as of now, I will just sticking to the open thing. So yeah, so it's like when you move to higher time frame, if you just want to hide it. So in this case, I will be using two bands, but first we will discuss the first band itself. You can turn it off if the shades are too high for you. So just adjust accordingly. Now, as we are on like daily thing, so I will also turn on the dailies. So now we know like VWAP is like there are multiple use cases of it. As you all know, like I am a main reversional trader, so I trade basically main reversioning strategies and all that stuff. So anything below the VWAP standard deviation one, I look for buy opportunities. Anything above VWAP standard deviation one, I look for sell opportunities. So basically, this is one way of looking at it. So if we just move to instead of so now we are on weekly VWAP. Let's turn on the second band as well and turn off the background. So now, as you can see, this gives you a weekly overview of like how VWAP works. So as soon as the VWAP starts, so first day or like first session is bit rough or sketchy, but you can see like if the VWAP goes above, we usually mean revert or like look to go down. Since same thing over here, over standard deviation, we got a rejected and we fell down. Same thing as soon as we touch over here and we came down. So like this is one way of using VWAP. I'm gonna make more sense of it in the coming videos, but I just wanted to get you like who are new to VWAP to get familiar with the settings and how to set VWAP. It's same as like how I use pivots. So pivots are basically historic levels, historic average, while VWAP is like continuous getting average how price is moving. So you can see over here as well. As soon as we went below this, we look for buy opportunities. Above this, we look for sell opportunities. The same thing. So basically, this is it for the VWAP. Again, you can go to the higher time frame, and instead of like monthly, you can go, yeah, you can go for just monthly. So now you have the monthly VWAP. Above the second standard deviation, you look for sell opportunities. We might have failed over here, but here we got a good sell opportunity. Here, this zone, we can look for buy opportunities, sell opportunities. Likewise, every month we can look for good sell and buy opportunities. That's one way of using VWAP. It just give context. Like we have to combine like daily VWAP with monthly VWAP, so we can get common zones like where like if both are suggesting a reversal sort of area, then we look for a reversal. Let's combine then over here. Yeah, it will be patchy and rough, so it will be hard to yeah. You can either like just use multiple charts, one for the monthly, other for the daily, and yes, so on. So this is a way of using VWAP. So I will make more sense of it in the coming videos. So like last trade I took on Nifty was around this level. So like were like trading near this second deviation, and there were a lot of liquidity and a lot of things which are confluence from other things which were indicating for a fall. So this was my cue to go short. So now if we go to daily time frame, we can just take, there are multiple trade opportunities everywhere over here. In this case also, we moved above VWAP and we saw some rejection, CRT over here. So that was a cue to go short over here. So likewise, like you will find a lot of opportunities, same thing. If we went above weekly VWAP and we saw some rejection over here, then we fell down. So basically, this is one way of using. It's not just one thing, like you can just apply it on all assets. So like we move to ES for now. We have multiple VWAPs turned on here. Give me a minute. So for ES, same thing. As soon as we go below standard deviation 2, we look for buy opportunities. If we go above, we look for sell opportunities. It's not 100%. We have to add more things up, which I will be adding in the coming videos. But you will need to get a rough idea of like how to use a VWAP in the given context, which I'm trying to explain. So as soon as we go above, we look for sell opportunity. We don't look for buy opportunities once we get above this. And yeah, you can get data, like you can export all the whole data with VWAP to ChatGPT or like whatever you use for data analysis. Get a rough figure like how many times it touches, how many times it gets rejected from this point, how many times it touches in a week or a day to the daily VWAP. So you need to get a rough idea. So you can like if it's touching 4 or 5 times, and it has only touched 3 times yet. So like there's a higher probability that it will be coming below or coming up to touch the VWAP. So this is one way of looking at VWAP. So like it's just statistical levels. So we have went above VWAP, look for shorts. So just get a rough view of like how to use VWAP. It's not like get in as soon as we go out. We'll be adding context to it, but this is the idea of VWAP. So if this is like electronic trading hours, even if we move to regular trading hours, it gets even simpler. We move below VWAP, we look for long, we move above, look for short layout. It's like, yeah, this doesn't work so smoothly. That's why we have to give it more context. As of now, if we just change it to daily or the session, you say, you can see the same thing playing out again and again. If we go below, we look for buy, we go up, we look for short opportunities. So we have to use multiple VWAPs to get the context. So this is one way. I will be covering how to use it properly in the next videos with the confluence of other things. Well, yeah, do like the video, share and subscribe, and do watch the next video.